Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back, and I hope you are having a fantastic day. My love affair with everything Polish is continuing. I just a couple of days ago posted a video of my only game I've ever played in the Tier 10 Polish Super Heavy Tank, and I proclaimed that it was now by far the best Super Heavy in the game. The 60 TP. Not the most versatile. I think there's other more versatile heavy tanks like the Object 277 and a couple of the Russian ones, but it's the best super heavy. It's the best big. Has it been 30 seconds in the video? Am I allowed to swear? It's the best big motherfucking sausage carrying gun super heavy in the game. Go Poland! I love that thing. And now, to my surprise, I've decided that I also love the Polish CS-59. It started slow, my love affair with everything Polish, when I started grinding the Polish tanks. Because why not? You know, I didn't know anything about them, and I hated all of them. Hated them. And then I got the Boogie. And the Boogie, the Boogie, have you guys played the Boogie? Oh my god, that thing's the best tier 6 tank in the game. I thought, holy shit, it's incredible. And I was excited. Wow, okay, this could be good. This could be good. And then the tier 7 was horrible. And the tier 8 was horrible. And I thought, oh. Okay, it's another one of these where, you know, there's one keeper and the rest of the line is terrible. And then I got to this one, the CS-59, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And then I played the 60 TP and I love it. So I'm in love with Poland now. Why do I love this thing? Well, it's fairly fast, mobile. It's got fantastic concealment. It has a very, the typical tier 9 gun, 390 alpha, good pen. It's got amazing shell velocity, so your shots just get there quickly. And it's got DPM coming out. Like, there is so much DPM, it's ridiculous. Okay, it's fast, it has an accurate gun, and it has high DPM. The only thing it doesn't have is that much armor. It's got gun depression. It's got little bit turret armor. It's fast. It's got good view range. It's got good concealment. It's got DPM. What more do you want? I don't know if Polish people talk like that. I don't really know a lot of Polish people, except some that hang out on my stream. And I can tell you just from them that I believe Polish people are Poles, are fiercely patriotic and proud. I get that sense because whenever I play my Polish tanks on stream, the few Polish people that watch are so excited and are just, they're like, Yahoo! Or what do you say in Poland? So far all I've been doing is sniping, and you can see I reload fast, and I'm not detected, guys. I'm not detected, and it's weird. Well, can we hit this? Yeah, we can't hit that. I'm not detected because I have fantastic concealment, even when I'm firing my gun. Now, I've trained my crew in full concealment, as I do for most of the stealthy medium tanks. Because why not be seen? That Foch was detected. I think this guy was detected. I haven't been detected yet. Now, a little bit of good use of the bushes, but also it doesn't hurt if you have a stealthy medium tank and you train your crew with concealment, and I'm running food and I've got brothers in arms, and you get your concealment up around 30% when you're stationary. For some tanks, over 10% even when you're firing the gun. If you're fighting some enemies that do not have a lot of view range, if your enemies have, say, 420 view range, because they trained repairs and they're running turbo instead of optics, or whatever the choice is, right? There's so many choices. Let's say they have 410 meter view range, and I'm running 30% concealment stationary. You got to take 30% off 410. That's like 120. So they don't spot me till they're like 300 meters away. Now, I did get spotted there because they're very close. Or even when I shoot my gun, if I have 10% concealment when I fire and they have 410 meter view range, take 10% off 410, you take 41 off 410. They don't see me unless I'm like 360 meters away, 370 meters away. That means there's a what do they call that? The donut. There's the fringe of that donut. There's a lot of room where I can just keep shooting and remain undetected. And that's just their own fault for not maxing their view range. And a combination of their not maxing their view range and me maxing my concealment. And that's how this game works. If you don't get seen, you don't get shot back. So I'm showing you it's going to be a pretty cool game here, using concealment and sniping of this tank, which is like, look at this thing. It's beautiful. You know, what more can you ask for? And when you press 2, the shell velocity is amazing. But the thing can also do it the Polish way. And yes, you can brawl. But first, we dance. With some appropriate Polish music. Opa! Do the Poles say opa? I'm not really sure. Opa! Now guys, seriously, in this new meta where some games are over in 2-3 minutes, like a lot of games are over in 2-3 minutes, if you have one of those tanks with a long reload, you have one of those tanks that, the Italian ones that shoot their 3 shots and then reload for until the game's over, in the 2-3 minute meta that we live in, sometimes you just gotta go get that damage. And Polish tanks know how to do that. Opa! DPM is king. I will reload faster. Opa! Oh yeah! The game is almost over. Let's do it. Opa! In a 2-3 minute meta game, DPM is king. Opa! Opa! I hope the Poles say opa because it's fun to say. One more time. Opa! Some games are like that. Some games take a little longer. This tank can do it all. When you have one of those games where it's close and stealth is required, relocating around the battlefield, not getting detected, sniping, the Polish tank can do it. When it's going to be one of those 2-minute blowouts, if you're on the winning team, this thing's fast enough to get up there and then just pump out 2,000-3,000 DPM in a minute. When you're on the losing team in those 2-minute meta games, you know, where you just go to your position, you look at the score and it's 0-7 after about 20 seconds, then you know, okay, retreat to a position of cover, and before you die, if you survive for 45 seconds, this thing can pump out 2,000 DPM. This thing has over, what, 3,400 DPM? 3,300? It's over 3,000. I mean, there's other tanks that have it, but I mean, this is reliable DPM because you're going to hit your shots like a fist through a wall. So I guess that's why I like it, is because you can do everything with it. Now, there are other tanks that you can do everything with. There are other medium tanks. What other nation has medium tanks that have high DPM, mobility, a little bit of armor, and some concealment, and can do everything? That's not what this video is about. This video is about Polish power. You do have to be a little more careful than, say, the Russian counterpart mediums, because what the Russian mediums have is pretty much everything this one has, but they have strong turrets. So when you're hull down, you're going to bounce. You can't pen the, you know, you're going to bounce the Object 430U turret, or the Object 140 turret, or the T-62A turret. This one, not so much, not so much. But you make up for it in the fact that you have not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, but 9 degrees of gun depression. 9 degrees of gun depression, which is something that the German tanks 9999999 they don't have. So it's to me just a almost perfect package. It's almost a perfect package. I could use a little bit more armor on the turret. That would make this thing just super pull. Now look at this game. While I've been kind of nattering here, or what do you call it? Let's take this. Oh. The Wargaming said no. You hit the rubber tire and then crew jump out and while they were inflating tire, unfortunately our Foch finished him off. Look at this game. These are the games I love. I'm win or lose. A little bit of strategy. The enemy has us completely... I missed that. I was fidgeting. I wasn't pre-aimed. But how would I know to be pre-aimed there? I wouldn't. This guy is being very aggressive, trying to spot. Look at the last known enemy positions. They've got us surrounded. They've got a GSOR, which is a big threat because it can take 4 shots. Can clip any of us now. A GSOR alive at the end of the game is a formidable opponent because he can clip anyone now. We're all down on HP. So something strange happens now. Something really strange happens. One of my teammates, who's dead, types something in the chat that is actually productive. Imagine that. Someone in the chat that is not berating and belittling and pinging and spewing toxicity. One of our teammates who has died says, is there enough time to go cap? He suggests maybe you guys should go cap. And I think about it for a minute. I go, that could be a good idea. If we all go down one flank together, then the 3 of us will meet one possibly opponent, and maybe we can go cap. Do you think that's a good idea, rather than just sitting here? We've been patient long enough, so I suggest, can we go down this way? I ping the map. I look to see if I get a response. Do I get a response? I'm not sure if I get a response. Maybe if I go first, the Foch will come with me. Maybe the Scorpion G will come with me. If we proceed down a safe flank together, looking at the last enemy known positions, we are surrounded. But if we go together, the Foch is moving. That's good. The Scorpion is moving. I'm not sure. Scorpion's moving the wrong way, but at least he's moving, so he's still playing. The Foch is going down that flank. So if both the Foch and I go towards the cap, maybe we'll encounter one of the enemies. We can't be sure that they're still in these positions, but they're probably somewhere close to those positions. Why would they be driving around? Well, you never know, do you? You never know. And I'm going to take this route here, see if I can spot that object. Maybe the slim chance that he's still there. No. Okay, I better catch up to my Foch, because I don't want my Foch to die. The thing here is if one tank encounters the GSOR wins. Because, and I'm not sure how much HP the GSOR has. We are up on HP. I'm motioning for the Scorpion to follow us, but he is not. He has decided he's going to stay back and protect the cap, which I think is a mistake. On this map, you can generally get back in time, unless 2 of them cap, or 3 of them cap. So maybe it's a good idea that he stays back there. That's what he's decided to do. I'm going to catch up to my friend in the Foch there. I'm going to point out that maybe there's someone up in that high ground. He's going to go check it out. And how do we do this? How do we win this? We have to be sneaky. Now, if we both sit in the cap, that would be stupid, because the GSOR will just come, poke the ridgeline, use his gun depression, and boom, boom, reset us both, possibly kill one of us, and scoot away. He's got speed, he's got gun depression, he's got burst damage. So I'm thinking, what do we do here? Let me see if I can spot him, for one thing. And maybe if our Scorpion moved up, and one of us should sit in the cap, but I'm not going to sit in the cap. I'm going to sit here and see if maybe we can lure one of the enemies. If the Foch caps and the Scorpion moves to the position I pinged, maybe someone is going to come down here to try and reset. They're probably around our base still. Actually, I have no idea where they are, but let's see if this works. One guy in the cap, not to actually win. I don't think we can win by capping because they have 3 tanks. They can get back in time. Even if there's 2 of us in there, they can get back in time through that trench. So both of us in the cap means we're just 2 targets. But this way, the Foch lures the fire, and maybe he can even bounce a shot with his front armor. And if someone shows himself, I can take him. The Scorpion should be moving up now. He should be understanding what's going on, but he is not. There he is. Oh, and he's got a lot of HP. The GSOR has a lot of HP. Let's move. I should have tracked them. I know I should have tracked them. But I think the Foch got a couple of shots too. Beautiful. The Foch pays with his life, but he does shoot him back. And now it's just a matter of this poor little GSOR is reloading. The Scorpion actually killed one of the enemies while that happened. And he's done for. So the plan worked. If only we could find this object 274. Where is he? I'm going to head this way. The Scorpion's going to head that way. We're going to get him in the German pincer maneuver in a Polish tank. No, we're going to get him in the Polish sausage. The sausage link maneuver here. We're linking. There he is. Okay. Okay. Enough of it. Yeah. You say hello to my Polish gun. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful game. I love games like that, guys. And I love this tank. That was my first mark. Wasn't the greatest game for damage. It was only second class. The bar for getting ace tanker on this is very high because this thing is a beast. It's a DPM beast. And it like I said, it's stealthy. It can play games like that. It can also, when it's those 2-3 minute games, it can pump out the DPM. I'm going to have to move to Poland. That's it. I'm moving to Poland. I'm packing up and I'm moving to Poland.